Johnny Moo, how are you, buddy? Raylo here. Going to tell some stories about downtown Jersey City, how we grew up. Remember Johnny Stars, the bar on Newark Avenue? All right, well, we played baseball together, me and Johnny, years ago. Took a job as a bartender up on Newark Avenue at Joey Stars. Joey trains me for the very first day. He says to me, yo, Ray, don't worry about it. You get $4 an hour. And let me give you a little bit what goes on. He goes, we get some crazy people that come in here. And it is what it is. But the only thing you got to worry about, Westinghouse was a manufacturing plant right next to Joey Stars. They hired a lot of deaf and dumb people. And they used to come in for lunch. All Joey said to me was, Ray, just remember one thing. He says, when they come in at lunchtime, it's simple. They get 45 minutes for lunch. They order the lunch. They got to get back out. They do one thing. They go, this, that means give me a shot. They do this, give me a beer. And they do this, that's a shot in the beer. And you're okay. So the very first day I'm working, first guy that walks in, my very first client, says to me, he says, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. What do you want? He says, give me a shot in the beer. I said, okay, good. I give him a shot in the beer. He's sitting there. He sees Joey's dog in the corner, and he's licking his balls. He says, hey, that's great. Don't you wish you could do that? I go, yeah, go ahead. The dog don't bite. So come about 12:15, the whistle blows at Westinghouse, and all these people come rushing in. Sure as heck, just like Joey said. People are walking in and going, I'm giving them their beer and they're doing that. I'm giving their shot, they're doing that. I'm giving their shot in the beer. About 30 minutes later, all of a sudden, every one of them are doing this. And I'm panicking like shit. I don't know what that means. Thank the Lord Joey walked in. I said, Joey, please come here. I need help. I said, I listened to everything you told me. This, and this. And now all of a sudden they're doing this. And he's typical, he says, right. Typical with these assholes, he said, as soon as they get drunk, they start singing. And then the other thing is, that night, it's trailer trash. She walks in, she's half-assed in the bag, and says to me, hey, do me a favor. Can I get a shot in the beer? I said, sure. So as I'm giving her a shot in the beer, she says to me, hey, look at my 2 new tattoos. She goes, that's John Lennon and Paul McCartney. I said, excuse me. I said, no way, shape, or form does that look like John Lennon or Paul McCartney. She says, you don't know what you're talking about. I said, are you serious? She goes, I'll tell you what. I'll walk up to any guy in the bar, and if he tells me that that looks like John McCartney, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, you buy me drinks all night. I said, you know what? You got a deal. She's walking around the bar. She finds this old drunk guy in the corner drinking his beer and shot. She walks up to him. She pulls up her skirt. She says, hey, look at my 2 tattoos. She says, does that look like John Lennon and Paul McCartney? He looks at it. He looks up. He says, I really couldn't tell you. He said, but I guarantee you the guy in the middle is Willie Nelson. I'm done.